All right, great job with 2 objects, guys. I love seeing all of your videos and your comments. I'm glad that you are really trying this and you haven't given up yet. We're gonna move on to 3 object juggling. Before we actually put them in our hands and throw, I'm going to show you guys kind of what it's gonna look like, the rotation of it all. We talked with 1 and 2 objects, making sure that you have different colored socks, balls, whatever it is, so that it'll be easier to tell which one you've thrown. So I've added my red heart socks now that I've made into a ball to go along with my green avocados and my gray husky dogs. And I set them out here to start so I can show you guys. This pile here is going to represent one hand, and this pile of just 1 object is going to represent my other. Okay, so you'll always start with 2 objects in one hand. That hand with the 2 objects will always be the first hand you use. You'll toss one of those 2 objects in the air. So I've got my red, my green, and my gray. And the rotation, the pattern, it's going to be red, gray, green. Okay, so I'll start throwing with my red, and it'll stay in my juggle frame hopefully. But before I catch my red in my other hand, I have to get rid of the gray one. Okay, I can't have 2 in my hand at one time during juggling 3. Okay, so red will come. Before it comes down, I have to throw my gray, catch the red, gets a little tricky, toss my gray over, toss the green before I catch gray, okay? And then this is how it will keep going. If you notice, it's the same pattern we talked about. Red, gray, green, okay? Making sure that you're getting rid of whatever's in your hand before you catch whatever's coming down, okay? All right, enough of this. Let's get to the real stuff. All right. So when you start with 2 in one hand, you want to separate the objects by like a finger. Some people put 2 fingers in between. I like to just put my pointer and then I put the rest of my 3 on the other side. Everybody's different, so whatever is comfortable for you, by all means. This first toss, I feel like it's the trickiest. If you have a rough first toss, then I think everything else is just going to kind of go downhill from there. So, like we talked about the past couple of days, is that your tosses are really important, that they're good and that they stay inside that juggle frame and that they're consistent. Okay, so you may have to practice that first toss over and over and over and over and over again 1,000,000 times before you get it right, and that's okay. Okay, just like everything, the more you practice, the more you're gonna get it. So don't give up, please. So remember, red, gray, green, okay? Red, gray, green, red, gray, green, red, gray, green, red, gray, green, red, gray, green. Keeping your eyes on your objects at all times. Woo! Okay, so I'm sitting, which is not smart to do if you've never juggled before. Make sure you guys are kind of standing so that you're able to move around just a little bit. But that's the idea of it. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to help, and good luck. Again, my biggest advice is don't quit if you feel like you're dropping it every single time, because you will drop them over and over and over again. But really keep your eyes on the objects, keep everything inside that juggle frame, and try to keep as consistent tosses as you can. And I wish you the best of success with juggling. Good luck and have fun, and I miss you. See you guys.